In the quiet village of Umuchi, death came not by sickness, but by betrayal. A heavy rain falls over the village. Beneath a thatched hut, a young Amoka clings to her mother's cold body, her cries drowned by the storm. Villagers gather under umbrellas and worn-out wrappers, whispering. She just fell and died like that. No sickness. They say her brother went to the city. Came back rich. Too rich. In the shadow stands Chief Obinna, watching. His agbada is dark, his face stony. The truth no one knew, his wealth came at a terrible cost. Years ago, when the spirits demanded a blood sacrifice, he chose his own sister. The mother of Amoka. Obinna's eyes flicker toward Amoka. The girl stares back through the rain, her tiny frame shaking with grief. His heart hardens. Far from the village, Chief Obinna built a life of wealth and sin. The city skyline glimmers. Obinna's mansion rises above it all, white marble, gold gates, and luxury cars parked out front. Inside, a party rages. Women in dazzling Ankara dresses and sky-high heels dance to pounding music. Bottles of champagne pop, laughter echoes, and Obinna sits at the center of it all. His agbada is deep crimson, embroidered with gold. Around his neck, thick gold chains glimmer under the club lights. Young women flock to him, enchanted by his wealth and power. He whispers sweet lies in their ears, luring them one by one. But behind the music and laughter, there's darkness. Every woman who disappeared added years to his wealth. Every drop of blood strengthened his power. But power like his demands more. Obinna stands before a hidden room in his mansion. He unlocks the door. Inside, the walls are lined with ancient African masks. In the center, an altar, a large calabash pot wrapped in red cloth, stained dark from years of sacrifice. Candles flicker. Shadows dance. Obinna kneels, trembling. The pot glows faintly, and a cold voice rises from the darkness. Spirit, your time is almost up. Bring us the girl. Obinna's heart pounds. He knows who they mean, Amoka. His own niece. Her mother's death had bought him wealth, but the spirits weren't done. Now they wanted Amoka. His face contorts with anguish. Could he really do it? He had sacrificed her mother, could he sacrifice the child too? Amoka, now a young woman, steps off a dusty bus, eyes wide with wonder. The city towers above her. Her old childhood friend Ifeoma greets her, dazzling in a bright yellow Ankara dress. Ifeoma. Welcome to the city, Amoka. Life is about to change for you. Ifeoma took her to her apartment where they talked about so many things. That night, Ifeoma convinced Amoka to follow her to a party close by. Amoka agreed and Ifeoma dressed her up. Now Amoka is looking stunning. They attend a lavish party, Chief Obinna's party. Amoka wears a simple green dress, but her beauty outshines the crowd. Her hair is braided, gold cuffs glinting under the lights. From across the room, Obinna freezes. He knows her. His heart races. The girl he was sent to kill had walked right into his trap. He thought she was an easy prey. He was wrong. Obinna approaches Amoka, who couldn't recognize him, his voice smooth, his smile charming. Obinna. You're special. Let me make you feel like a queen. Amoka hesitates, but Ifeoma replied she's a church girl, she doesn't drink, doesn't party. After much chatting, Obinna left the girls continue chatting, and in a minute later her head swims and they both collapse on the couch. Suddenly, the room spins. Darkness. Amoka wakes, bound to the altar. The red cloth calabash pot glows. Obinna stands above her, knife raised. But as the blade descends, Amoka's mother, vengeful spirit, appears. Her voice rises, strong and clear. The shadows recoil. The pot trembles. Suddenly, flames erupting from the altar. Obinna screamed suddenly. Amoka woke up and escaped into the night. And so, his empire crumbled. Obinna's wealth vanishes overnight. His businesses collapse, his cars repossessed, leaving behind his old abandoned BMW model. His friends abandon him. Alone and desperate, he flees back to the village. One rainy night, racing down a dark road, his car veers off a cliff. The villagers find him broken and dying. In his final moments, he confesses. The spirits come to claim him. His body swells unnaturally, his skin splitting, until he gasps his last breath. Amoka stands over his grave, silent. The past was buried. But her mother's spirit whispered in the wind, reminding her that justice had been served. Moral lesson. Power bought with blood always demands a price. No wealth gained from evil lasts forever. The past always catches up.